Generally, there are two types of constructs, reflective and formative constructs. Both types of constructs are measured using multiple questions or items. In reflective constructs, the questions are expected to be highly correlated and interchangeable because they measure the same concept in different ways. But in a formative construct, the questions address different aspects of the construct and together they form the construct. So we do not expect a high correlation between the items or indicators of formative constructs. For example, in the context of measuring satisfaction with a hotel, the construct can be specified as either reflective or formative. Reflective measurement of satisfaction assumes a strong positive relationship between the indicators. So if you enjoy your stay in the hotel, you look forward to returning and you would like to recommend it to others. So these reflective measures all point to the satisfaction with the hotel. As a result, the rating for all items are typically either high or low, depending on your level of satisfaction with the hotel, of course. Also, removing one of these indicators or questions does not change the meaning of the satisfaction construct because they are interchangeable. In this case, as you can see, the single-headed arrows represent a direction from the construct to the items. And this indicates that your satisfaction with the hotel results in your positive view about the hotel, your anticipation of returning, and your likelihood to recommend it to others. So the causality flows from the construct to the items. On the other hand, in a formative measurement of satisfaction, we assume that the indicators are not interchangeable and they capture different aspects of the construct. In this scenario, satisfaction is formed by combining these indicators or questions, and removing one of them may change the overall meaning of the satisfaction. For example, the formative measurement of satisfaction could consist of items such as satisfaction with personnel, satisfaction with rooms, and satisfaction with location. And all these represent three different aspects of hotel satisfaction. So they are not interchangeable. For example, you might be satisfied with the personnel, but not very happy about the location, or vice versa. These items are different and they are not interchangeable. So each item is independent from others and they may receive both high and low ratings based on the satisfaction with different aspects of the hotel. As a result, we don't necessarily expect a high correlation between the formative indicators. In this case, as you can see, the single-headed arrows represent causality from the items to the constructs. This indicates that your satisfaction with the hotel results from your satisfaction with personnel, room quality, and location. The choice between reflective and formative constructs impact the selection of the data analysis technique. For example, if you are keen to use CB-SEM, you need to ensure that you employ reflective measures in your model.